There we go. Let me find it on my iPad. If you're here, come on in, say hello. Just sending out some notifications. Okay, so let's find the live. That one. Yep, there I am. Morning, Sylv. You all right? Let me just share it. Oh, and turn that down. There we go. Facebook post. There we go. Cool. So I'm making a belated birthday card today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That would be great. Actually, do I like that side better? Let me just sort this out. Didn't quite line it up properly, so let me just, there we go. Better. Better. Yep, better. Okay. Did that. Thank you, Sylv. I'm going to sneeze. Phew. Excuse me. Oh, what a morning. What a morning. Says 3 people here. There's one other person. Thank you, Sylv. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat this morning. I can't afford to come down with a cold. No, 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 no. Morning, Emma. How are you today? I don't know if it's a high pollen count, but it's kicking my little butt. So let's get started. I've pre-stamped, which we'll colour in a little bit. Oh, put all that over there and that over there. Some leaves, some flowers, and some butterflies and a dragonfly. So the leaves are from the Floral Surprise, which is this one, I believe. Yeah, I think it's that one. Or that one. One of them. And then this is the Flying High, because we're going to put the dragonfly on the front of my card on a little spinner. And then these butterflies here with the flower. And then I do need to stamp. I haven't done it yet. I need a 6. Oh. And then, oh, come here. Sam's first poem, happy birthday poem, is going on the back. I'm pretty sure she done a belated stamp or die, but can I find it? Nope. That's good to hear, Emma. It's been a few days for me, honestly. I have Thursday. Oh, I hurt my arm back in March. Should have gone doctors, didn't. You know what us girls are like. Last Monday, I went to reach for the cat to put his cone back on because he went for neutering. Overstretched my arm, couldn't move it. I finally, after a little persuasion, went up the hospital. I have a frozen shoulder. It's better today, but it's still sore. Um, an inflamed elbow and a sore wrist. So I wasn't allowed to touch my crafting at all until today. And I'm only supposed to do really light stuff, but I've got to get this card made. So here I am, keeping up with the pain meds. Make sure I've got plenty of drink with me, because the pain meds do make me a little sleepy. Yeah, if I'd just sorted it out back in March, it'd have been fine now. But I blame the cat. Actually, I blame my partner, because it was his fault I fell over in the first place. So there we go. I blame everyone except me. So today's card is it's got a bit of a mechanical to it. It's not one of Sam's dies or anything, although if she was to bring this out as a die, oh, it make me so happy. She's done something similar, but it's not quite the same. So I have, using this pink card. Oh, and the cats have just come in. Talk of the devils. This is Cerise Rose, and it's from Lime Tree Craft. And I did 50 sheets, and it's 280 GSM. Now, I think it's something silly, like £2 for 25 sheets. That's why there's 50 here on Lime Tree Crafts. Absolutely love it. I love Lime Tree Craft for their card. So I cut, this is a 7x7, so I cut one at 7 inches and then the other one at 7.5. Fold it on the half, so you got your two set, and then just glued it in, stuck it together, and there's my 7x7 card. Like, oh, it's gonna be one of them days with the cats too. Then out of Sam's paper pad, which is secret message one, I took the polka dots because it's very Sam, because this is going all the way down to Sam. So that's gone on the front. So this is, I think I cut this at 7.5, but it should really be 7 3/4. But I quite like the nice border you get. Anyway, the picture for the inside is what I did for the 3D diamond. So popping that on the inside, which is all done, ready to go. And as I said, I've stamped a load of stuff that we're going to colour. I've got all my mechanisms there, which I will go through with you. But we're going to stick all our papers on at the minute. You don't have to use Kalel for this, to be honest, because the card blank itself is 280. It's quite thick, but this has got to go all the way down to Plymouth. So, and I will do a little video of the diamond art before it goes out. There we go, on there. Because it came out really, really good. Love it. Okay, so that's our first piece on. There we go. Make sure there's no lumpy bumpies. Now this, I believe, is probably a 160, 180 paper, which I've used to stamp on as well. This is just going on the inside, like so. And it's a horrible card to cut. It doesn't matter. If you put a new blade in, you still get the fluffy edge. I'm going to put that towards that way there. Like so. This one I'm going to do PVA, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember, the cloud comes through this card. Now we're going to get stuck. It's time to get a new glue pot, I think. Where's my fluffy edge there? Sure, we've got plenty of glue on. Make sure we're stuck good, because this is going to make, this is going to take a lot of pressure. I'm making this card today. I like the one you've already done, Sylv. Now, this is crafting by Lupia. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Sorry if it's not. She's on YouTube. I do a lot of her mechanism cards, actually. Oh, God, this glue. I'm stuck up already, honestly. We just put the glue on. So it doesn't, oh, there must be a big glob of glue or something inside. Ouch. Nope, stop there. Right, come on now. Last little one. There we go. There we are. And I'm not worried about all this white space, because I'm going to put some stickers over it before I send it out. But that there is more or less card decorated. Are you doing butterflies again, Sylv? Right, let me go shut that door. Otherwise, all you hear is my washing machine spinning in a minute. Right, so there's the card blank done. Now, our mechanisms to go on the inside. Let me get my little book out so I can see what I'm doing. You need a piece of, I think this is the longest one. So you need a piece that is, now I've done mine slightly longer and slightly wider. If you follow hers, oh, and fairies, nice. If you follow Lupia, she does 11 by 4. But I just found the tab on the end was quite short, because she does centimetres, not inches. So I went a little longer for this card. So I've done 5 centimetres by 12 centimetres for this part, because you need 2 pieces. And then you score at 2, you mark at 6, then you score at 8, and you score at 10. And then from your mark that you've done at the 6, I really should put some lines in. From the 6 down to this score line here, and then the other way. Let me pop that over there. I will do the 6 by 6 size and pop it on as a video on YouTube so you can see it. But I just thought, as I'm doing a bigger card, I need a slightly bigger mechanism. Oh, that one. So this middle fold it both ways. So you've got 2 tabs and one that's been folded both ways. And then you just fold and burnish on your diagonals. Like so. And you can see this is already trying to go in, which is what you need. Then push it all down. And then you need to make just a little stabilizing part in there. I just roughed it. This is just under 5 centimeters wide. And then I just cut it to a point so it fits. Let's go and put that in. Again, this is on the 300 GSM, sorry. So you wouldn't necessarily need to put this in. If you're doing a lighter card weight, I strongly recommend you do it Lubia's way, because it's going to take a lot of opening and shutting. So you need the stability there. So while we're waiting for that to dry, in true Blue Peter style, here's the shorter one. So the shorter one is, that's not the measurements I just gave you. Right, so let me go through this again. For the longer one, I done 14 centimetres by 5. She does 12 by, no, 13 by 4. All the measurements that I gave you to score. So the 2, the 8, and the 10, and you mark at the 6. So that's the biggest one. The shortest one is the 12 by 4. She does 11 by 4, and I've done 12 by 5 centimetres. So I just want it a bit wider. And I wanted this tab to be wider. It didn't look like it would hold on properly, having a small tab there. And then for the smaller one, you need to score. Hang on, I'm all back to front. Give me a second. Right, so the smallest one, this one, you score at the 2, mark at the 6, 8 and 10. And then you do your crissy crossy. The largest one, sorry, is 2, mark at 8, 10 and 12. So you get that. Because that's what we need. We need it to bend in. So the biggest one is 2, mark at 8, score at 10 and 12. Okay. But this smallest one, you need 2 pieces of card. Now, again, you can have any length. It really doesn't matter. I think she says 7, but you're going to cut it down anyway. So it doesn't matter the length. And then you just need to 1.5 centimeters. I've done just under 2, because again, I'm doing a slightly larger card. And you cut it on a slant. So you got 2. And then they're going to fit on this triangle here. So you've got 2 triangles on your fold line. And it's this one we're going to stick to. So just with some PVA, put some glue into there, just like that. And there we go. So it goes almost into the corner and straight with this line. And then this triangle here, out the 2, it's this side. And then we need to wait for that to dry. That way. There we go. Did I just put that one upside down? I think I did. But it does, they're both going to go. Oh, gosh, see, look, don't play yet, Tammy. We'll pop it on that side. Nope, put it back the way it was. Anyone up to anything good today? Yeah, this one should have flipped it. Let me see if I can get it off. I can. And then there we go. Told you these painkillers are making me loopies. There we go. And there we go, in and out, in and out. Just craft them. I think I've got that the right way round. Let me just double check. Or is it the other way? I'm pretty sure it is that way though. She's made a lovely little pop-up book, crafted by Lubia. Oh yeah, it is that way. Right. Can I get these off? Yes, we can. Right. More glue. And then they go that way. I did have it on right the first time. and that's fine. Easy fix is why we use PVA. Now this one, we definitely need to leave this to dry now. And that way. So I had it on right the first time. Don't know why I doubted myself. Okay, so you off there, back to there, back to there. There we go. Right, I'm going to let that dry because I've messed that up quite a bit. So we're still on our score lines. In that way. There we go. Let that dry. Now, you need some circle dies. Now she does, Lubia, she does I think it's 8.5 and a 5, but because I'm doing a bigger card and mine's already at 5 and hers is 4 centimeters, I needed a slightly bigger circle. So I've just gone 1 up and I think 2 up from the middle. But if you want it in inches, it's 3.25 for the outer ring and a 2-inch for the inside. That's not for this one, that's for this one. Let's just fold that in. There we go. And this is going to fit over. In fact, it might be easier to, no, it ain't do that way. You've got to do it that way. And it will fit over. Should have put these on after. Do. Because, oh no, we want it that way. Get it the right way around. In you go. There we go. And it's going to sit onto this bottom one. And then when we fold it in and out, it's going to move. So we'll let that dry now. And then I've gone ahead and cut happy and birthday out of Sam's dies, the larger ones. So let's go ahead and stick those together. And then all I've got is colouring to do after that, and then put the card together. So you can hang around for that. What size circles am I using now? Yeah, and 1 second, because they were John to do. John, oh, what's his name? Crafts to do. That was it. 2 crafts 2. Right. So this one, do you want it in inches and centimeters, or just what size do you want it in, Emma? If it's inches, then this is 3.5 for the outer. Oops. And then about 2.75 for the inner. So, but yeah, about 2.75 for the inner circle, and then about 3.5 for the outer one. You're welcome. She does small, as I said, because she does a 6x6 card, so it's smaller. And then I think this is like a 3.25 by 2. So this is a lot smaller than this one, as you can see. So pop that over there. Let's get this happy birthday on. And then I need to cut out belated at some point. Woohoo. Might have to suggest to Sam to do a belated die. Happy. Oops, come on out. Come on out. Thank you. This is such a lovely card when it's done. She puts all the measurements up on the screen. And I think in the description she puts all the books that she uses. But I'm gonna be honest with you, they're quite expensive. Lovely books, but very, very on the little expensive side because is it Germany they're coming from? So let me get one. So they are lovely books, and you get a whole array of butterflies in this one. This is the winter butterflies, and this is the magic. This is actually so lovely, and I got this as a little gift. The monochrome. So you get lovely pictures. You get all your happy birthdays. It's a nice one for Halloweeny. Just look, it's swinging. And then the other one I have is the flowers. Because this does exactly the same as Sam's pop out flower dies. You know, where you put them, you cut them 7 or 8 times, you put them all together. But these, as I said, they are a little bit expensive because where they're coming from. But they're lovely. Absolutely lovely. Look at her. But yes, she's got loads of books, actually. There's loads on Amazon. Right. Don't lose your dot. And you out. Thank you. Come on now. Come on. Thank you. Are you going to try and make this one, Emma? Just some glue on the back of my birthday. This is all going on the front, obviously. Hopefully my new collection will be here today. Every habit, so it'd be nice. And now I think they're going to mow the lawn. Great. Yep, mowing the lawns. Of course they are. Right, so that's the birthday. That's the happy. Put the dies to one side so we don't lose those. I am, yeah. Oh, cool. Well, if I'm not explaining anything too greatly, just let me know. If you're making this size that I'm doing, which is the 7x7, I mean, you can go 8x8, but I think that personally, I think that's just too big for what you'll be using. And this will work for a man's card. If you put like drinks, beer bottles, or that sort of thing in there, that would all work in there. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Right. Is our mechanism nice? And yes, because I did bugger that. So just make sure that you put them the right way around. Don't rub it in. What? Don't rub what in, Sylv? The drinking. I'm not allowed to drink. I'm on naproxen. I'm on such a. I said to my partner actually, anybody, if you're a single parent, how are you supposed to function with kids and stuff? Because all I want to do is sleep. That's all I want to do. So there's the smaller the mechanism you'll need. I made a 8. Oh, you made an 8. Oh, well, you can. I mean, the size of the butterflies that she has in her books are lovely. I just think the sizes I'm using are going to be fine for a 7x7, but too big for a 6x6. Oh, the dies. So let's go ahead and pop this in because this can all be drying while I'm colouring. So this, right, this one, the edge of this is going to go right up to the score line there. Now, depending on where you put this, it depends on where your circle is going to go, because when it comes out, it's only going to come out to here, but you don't want to be up there and it's sticking out. So I'm going to pop it middle-ish, lay that flat, and glue, pull the tab back and put glue onto there. And then you stick that down and make sure you can still fold your card. All right. So about there. If I can get my PVA to work. There we go. I'll pop that down. Then we make sure that we can actually, oh, don't slide it, that we can still get that up. It's not interfering with the fold as it's held out. Well, oh, the new, oh, I know. Did you cut your card base from a 12 by 12? No, it's A4, Emma. It's from Lime Tree Craft. It's 280 GMS. And I think honestly, I think it's something like £2, £2.50 for 25 sheets. It's that cheap. I love Lime Tree Craft. So it's A4, but you can cut it from, I mean, you're going to have a lot of waste if you do 12 by 12, because this is a 7. So you'd need 2. So with that down there, we're going to pop our little arms through there. That all comes over, she says. No, she don't. The wrong way around. Oh, right. We want this under there, with this one through there. But then you don't have to have that top. Do you have to have the top arm on, Sylv? I don't think she does. Let me check, because that's easy. Oh. But I know you stick it to there. Then as it comes in and out, it'll slide around. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So pop it down, push it in, pop it down. Oh, she does do it over both. Okay, cool. Thought she did. Oh, there we go. And then you stick this bit and then you fold that over. Thought she did. So this tab now, this one right here. And this is why I did an extra tab. And I'm hoping I've got, yeah, there's fine. Because I just thought the 1 centimetre wouldn't hold well. Especially if people really, really like the card, they're going to play with it so much. Oh, did I just get that blockage out? I hope so. There we go. There we go. So hold that. Once you put your circle over, oops, there we go. Circle over. So it goes over these little arms. Hold it down, glue on the tab, and then just over. And as I said, depending on the weight of your mechanism, you don't really need to put the extra piece on the inside. I'm just going to give that a minute or 2 to hold. So I did 1 piece 7, 1 7.5, scored at the half, and then stuck it together. Now, there we go. Push it down flat. I'm not worried about my marks because we're putting lots of things and other bits and bobs on here, so you're not going to see any of that. Now, this one, I'm pretty sure you only stick to one side. Let's get some of that off. There we go. Oh, that one. Yeah, you just stick it about there. Yeah, just give that another little burnish. There you go. So that's just going to go in. Can you see that going in and out? How that's going to go once we've stuck our circle on. Oh, I think I'm going to have it there. So you can go, I could have gone a little wider with my circle if I wanted. I think this is all right for what we need. So I'm just going to hold that there. Oop. Put a little bit of glue underneath. There. Hold that down. So that's in place. Oh, that could be my parcel coming. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, so, and then that's just going to go in and out. See how that moves? Now this piece, again, you can do the same thing for the other side if you wanted to. You could put arms onto these bits and they'll come in and out. Put another circle on if you wanted to, but this one's going to be a little bit, so this tab, our end tab here, is going to stick on the end of there, like that. Okay, that's where that's going to stick. And then that'll go down flat, glue on this other tab, and then tuck it under. So like that. So this is why I said you can put more arms on if you wanted to. You can do exactly the same. But that all goes that way. So make sure that this is all stuck down because I end up playing and then it comes apart. When you said how you put your card base together, is that, yes, it is in inches, Emma. Yeah, I know. I flip through the two. But this is 7 inches. Yeah. 7 centimeters would be a little small. But again, there's no reason why you couldn't do a small card. But I like big cards. Big, 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 big cards. So let me just go ahead and stick this one down because then this can all be drying. You're welcome. That's fine. Glue. What have I done with that there? And again, you can use any adhesive that you're happy with. Tape, runners, red tape. I wouldn't use Kalal with this because you don't need it stiff, you know? So that's going on the edge of there. Like that. Keeping that all the same. There you go. And then, as I said, we've got to put glue on this tab here on the end. And then that will go down like that. Then after I've got this bit done, it's just the boring bit of colouring. And whatever else you want to put on here. So glue. Down. There we go. Oh, keep that on there. And all the moving my shoulder doing this card is a part of the exercises in it that I have to do anyway. So I've got them done out the way. Yay. There we go. I do have a card similar to this, I think, already on my YouTube, but it's just the one side. Now, we're not going to fold this together just yet because I don't want to. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. Okay, that's fine. And then find something heavy for that to stand on. What do I have that I can stand on there? Put that there. Put my cloud bottle on the top. There we go. That one will be better. There we go. Just stand something on it. It'll just let it adhere. No, stay still. Why are you not flat bottom? Right. So have a quick drink. Oi. And now the colouring. Now, let me get out my colouring. So these are the ones I'll be using today. With the Honolulu. Yeah, Honolulu. Pen, which my cats have scratched the hell out of. These are the pastels. And I've still yet to swatch them properly because these are the swatch cards that come with them. I haven't put them on my cardstock that I use. Right, so you stay there. Like these ones are redone. So I know that when I'm colouring, that's the true colour on the card that I like to use, the cardstock, which is Craft UK card. Right, is that going to make that little... Okay. Actually, I think it's this one I need more than that one. So let me pop that one down there a minute. Blue, stay. Thank you. Because this is the inspiration of the card today. All right, it's cool. Right, so let's do the leaves first because they're quick and easy to do. We just need greens. You can zoom in on the live just by pinching and pulling. I'm no expert at colouring. There we go. I haven't fallen asleep, I promise. It's just when I'm colouring, I do tend to go quiet. Oh, there was Oh, we're back. Okay, Emma. No problems. There we go. I did send out message to Aunt Kathy and Carol. I didn't with Sally today because I think she's got Sue and Maria doing her own little crafting. Right, so there we go. go. I have shared it over on my Facebook page though, so hopefully. There you go. Nothing too difficult about the leaves, really. Okay, leaves done. Now the flowers, the polka dots are, let's have a look. Polka dots are, so we need a nice pink. Oh, something on my finger. Pink, purples, blues, oranges. The rainbow, the rainbow. That'd be fine. There we go. So the green can go away in a minute. Let's have a look at the pinks that I have. I think it's these two. Cats are on the move. In fact, I'm surprised Mochi's not up at the window because they're trimming the garden right now. It was funny with window washy last week. And then just over the edges a little bit. There we go. Just tie that all in. So I'll figure the faces out in a minute. Blues, 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 blues. What colour's that one? Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry if you can hear the trimming. Yep, he's on the move. He's going to be wondering what they're doing now. Which means they're going to cut all the crocuses down because they were late this year. And they're going to cut all the jasmine down. See, there's no right or wrong when you're colouring. You just do it. But these are the Honolulu ones. BO5 and BV35 for those ones. That's a nice blue, actually. We've done pink. We did pink. Now we've got to do a nice orangey colour. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh, pretty. Oh, there's wild mint that grows down the side of my block of flats that they've just cut. Smells gorgeous. Okay. I think they're a little miffed. Yeah, they're a little miffed. There's a man outside our window. Okay, so this is again Honolulu ones. YR11 and YR59 for those two. Let's go. I think that's more of a creamy color than a, yeah, don't like that. Let's go lavender. That's nice. Should have kept these colors out actually for the butterflies. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you all for joining today. Little lazy Monday. Is that the right one I want for that? Yeah. Oh, nice. Right. Just going to go back in over the harsh lines. Oh, miss one. There we go. And these ones are RV33 and V14. There. So we need a yellow, but I don't like those. They're in there, the two pastel. Oh, he's over there. Just make sure he didn't get out the window. So we need a slightly darker yellow. Mochi. Oh, that mint does smell nice. Fresh. Mochi. Don't make me come and get you down. There we go. And then I know she's got green. I don't want to do a green flower. So let's go like a turquoisey maybe. Let's have a look, see what colour that is. Do we like? Yeah. It's still a bit greeny, but it's fine. just sitting there watching the world go by. And Astrid went and hid. She did not like that noise at all. There we go. And these ones are BG24 and BG310. Now, I quite like this purple, so I might do another purpley. Let's do a slightly different one, though. What's the matter, sweet girl? Did that scare you? Huh? Did that scare you? And then that one. They've gone now. And this combination was V22 and V14. And you do get a colourless blender on here as well, which is zero. To take out any, if you go over your lines or whatever. Another blue one, maybe? Get down. Down. Come on, down. Leave him up there. He's fine. Hopefully later on today, I'll be going live over on Twitch to finish some of this Wonderland bookmark. Right, that's that one. They look the same colour to me. B21. Nope. Let's go. Normally I have a bit of card over there so I can put my hand. This combination was B28 and BV32. So now what colour are we going to do? Let's have a look at this. What's this one? E92. Oh, yeah. We give them brown faces. I think they're daisies, aren't they, after all? Or a version of a daisy. They've got a weird smell to them. And yes, that was E92 for their faces. So that's those done. These are ready. Now onto our butterflies. and 1 dragonfly. Let's get a load of colours out. Let's just get the ones that we like. What colour's that? Oh, that's nice. I like that one. So the lemon chiffon was, I don't think was lemonly enough. I don't think you can really see that. So you're not coming out of there. That one. We want the sea green, or did we want the seafoam green? That's fine. Purple. We just need a yellow. There we go. What one? The pale lemon. Pale lemon yellow. Let's have a look. See, they are really pale. And I don't think I'm going to do it any justice. So I think I'm going to stick with this colour pattern for our butterflies. Let's move those out of the way so I can see the chat better. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Right, here we go. Do I have a scrapbook? We do. So, oh, no, see, that's the, right. So I don't know if I'll show it. That's the chisel end, which just gives you a nice, if you're doing a whole coverage, I'll give you a nice coverage there. But we only need this part. There's a new butterfly farm opened up Stammer Park here in Brighton. Trying to convince my boys they want to go. It's not working. So I might have to visit it when they're at school. Let that dry a minute and then I'll go back in. Because you can layer up your colours as well, which also helps. Can you see that if you zoom in? Yeah. Just by putting the same colour over the top. As I said, you can zoom, pinch and pull your screen so you can get it slightly bigger. I think I'm going to go this pink around the outside of the blue. I'm back. Sorry, I've missed some of your live. What colour numbers are you using, please? They separate. Oh, but these ones for the butterflies, when I've done the flowers, every time I've done it, I did let you know the colours. So you can always rewind later and go back. But the colours I have here, the Honolulu ones. So I'll just hold these all together. Oops, up the right way. There we go. Don't know if you can see that. I'll wait for that to come on screen. There we go. So V22, YR59, BG310, YR11, BV05, and RV05. And this one is from the art markers, and it's number 120. Does it give a name to the 120? Oh, Naples yellow. That's what it's called. Pink. Because I use Versafine. Is it Versafine? No. Let me get it. Versafine Claire, and this is Morning Mist to stamp. It's not a solvent base, so you can lift it off with your sweaty fingers and things like that. So that's why I tried to keep a bit of card close. And if you just layer up the same colour, like I said, you can pinch your screen, pull them, pinch and pull it so you can go in a bit nearer. Don't know if I can on my phone, but I will try. Oh yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Is that a bit better? And then down the bottom, let's have some of this sea foam. What's this one? Sea foam green. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the Butterfly Farm. New one in Stam. It's bigger than the one. It's about half-hour away from us. Still in Sussex, but I think I'm going to have a look at it. I could sit with butterflies all day. Just wait for that to dry. And back in with the green. Can you see that? If you just use the same pen and you go in again, you get a little darker. So that's one. What are you doing? And this one is Peachy Blush. Don't do it. I'll kick you out the room. Back over with the same pen. But I have got a slightly darker one, which is this one, Cantaloupe. So I can go in just a little bit if I want to. It's quite pretty. There you go. Oh, at least he's laying down now, so that's good. This one is called Lavender Wisp. Okay. I want this pink. Have a look at this pink. What's this one like? Oh, RV04. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, bit brown. Try that one. Hmm. Yep, it's just fallen off the windowsill. Silly boy. And back him. There we go. And then the bottom, cornflower, or what's this one? BO5, robin egg blue. Let's have a look at that one. Oh yeah, bit better. Bit brighter. I don't want them too bright. Yes, you spoke. Go. And then keeping it. What's that one? Oh, G34 pale green. Let's have a little. Oh, chisel end again. Oh, very nice. Oh, oh, that's pretty. Okay, so got no yellow in here yet. I know I've got to do his body there. I just don't know what colour to do that yet. No, that's the dark one. There we go. I live opposite a church, and the people they do the food bank from there, and they're taking it all in and making a lot of noise. This is the boring bit, I think. Not for me, for watching. I know some people like to watch colouring. I'm just going to go back in with this one. What colour around the outside? Let's do this lovely peachy colour. Yeah. I think once you've made one of these, or a card with the one of the mechanisms, it's easy. They're honestly, they're so easy to do. When she does Lubia does a YouTube channel videos, she plays the most enchanted music to go with her video. Puts you to sleep. There we go. And then let's do. Is there a lighter one in that in the bag? Probably. There's two. So let's oh no, not that one. Let's go with this one, V14. Oh, down to one just watching. That's fine. Don't even know how long I've been on for about an hour. Okay. And I think one of the blues, robin egg blue. No, what's that one? Cornflower. Put that round the bottom. I'm probably not going to need all these butterflies, to be honest, but you can never have too many. There we go. Then last one. Should we do a brown body? E85. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah. Pretty. Let's start with that lovely peach down there this time. I think I'm going to keep it down the bottom as well. Let's get the whole way down. There we go. There we go. This is the two oranges. Let's do the green next. Is this one? Seafoam, pale green. Let's do that. Yeah, these markers have a weird smell to them. I mean, I know they're alcohol markers, but smell a little weird. Again, a great price on Amazon. Although, if you want to order any, I would wait for this weekend, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because it's their Black Friday. Probably get a bargain. I did a little YouTube short yesterday when we was at Queen's Park of the kids feeding the squibbles. folding away. Think. Do that one. There we go. Almost done with these 4. Oh yeah, I woke up with quite a sore throat this morning. Right, go in with a darker pink actually. Okay. Just a little bit of shadow in. Okay. Now, those to one side. And there is a very light. You need the lightest grey. I think it's that one. Let me just see. Yep. And then all I like to do is just go around. Just a little bit of shadow for when we're cutting. Sometimes I'll do this in a very pale blue. The sky. This number is CG01, Cloud Grey. It just blends in really nice. There's no right or wrong rule with colouring, I don't think. Whatever you like to do. Sometimes I give them to my kids to colour in. Yep. Just one watching, which is me. That's fine. Means I'm not keeping anyone. There we go. Right. No, we need to grey around these. Let's pop all these away for a minute. Put those that way. Let's go. Right, let's put some grey around these. Make sure I'm in shot. 1 second. There we go. Oh. There we go. Back to normal. And then once I've got these done, we'll make sure that our card is dry. It should be by now, or dry enough to play with anyway. I'll cut these out and show you how they go on. But if you've got toppers or pre-cut ephemera or something like that. Right, 1 second. Oh, come on then. I know, come on then. Go on then. Go on. Are you going? Oh, not quite. She is. Right. Cat's wanted out. There we go. You still hear me okay? I hope so. Let me put my sound up and see. You still hear me okay? Oh, yeah. Yep, you can. That's good. Right. And then just around these flowers, let's do the grey. I mean, you could sit here and just colour a load while watching the telly. I think Sam says that all the time, actually. Sam Calcott. And I think I've had a couple of people want to message me on YouTube. I can't see that happening. I get enough messages and emails and other bits and bobs I have to deal with. Actually, I think Sam brought that up on her live on Friday about that. What's good about these Honolulu ones, you can buy re-inkers. So you don't even have to buy the whole pen again. But then after a while, I think your nib would start going and stuff, so you probably need a new one. There we go, almost done. Let me get these cut out real quick. You probably hear the machine go on. And then I'll colour the other butterflies and the dragonfly I need later on, off camera. There we go. Oops. Right, let's put those out the way. Down there a second. You can go down there. There we go. Let's find the dies out for these. They've come out really, really pretty. I still need more butterflies though, but that's okay. We can do that. Where did I put the dies? Here we go. Right, here we go. So I need that one and that one for a minute. Right, so we just need, I'll need that one at some point. Not today, though. Those two. Yep, those two. Then we need, oh, I need the flower dye. Doo-doos. All right, so that one. Nope. Yes, no, nope, not that one. Not that one. Now we've got to find the right die. Is it that one? Yes, that one. When I got this die set, the bag was split, so I put it in a little sippy one. We need flower dye out. Where is the flower dye from? Is it from this one? Yep, yep, definitely that one. Oh, there it is. It's the one we want. Right, so with all our dyes out, let's get a cut in. So I use a Gemini original. Absolutely adore it. I know some, oh gosh, I know some people have issues with the warping of the plates, but as long as it still works, does it really matter if your plates warp? I'm not sure it does, but onto there. And then this one. There we go. Now we've got to line this, find this right now. Oh, look at that. There we go. I mean, yes, my plates are well used, well loved. Got a few crackings going on. And my my folder bit is very warped. But if it still works, does it matter? So we'll go ahead and quickly get these cut out. It won't take me too long. I think I started about 10:15. So, oh, so let's cut these out now. Oh, one off. Thank you. Put these back on. Okay, that's that one. It's one of the leaves. Oh, one of the flowers. Oh, now I've got to line it up again. Nope. Right, there we go. Just there. Welcome, welcome everyone. I've been on a while now though. Oh, you moved. Of course you did. Stay on there, please. That's been lovely. It's really pretty. Right, so they're done. So I'll leave those there a minute. Leaves I can cut out and tuck on whenever I need them. Later on to finish the card, but I do need these flowers cut out. Oh my lord. Where is it? Oh, there we go. I'll just do a few more and then I'll put the card together so you can see how it goes. Hi Tammy, I'm late today. Has had doctors with Albert. Oh, is he okay? What did he do? That's all right being late, it's fine. Hope it's nothing serious. He had a cough for weeks, which isn't going so good. Oh, okay, cool. I know, I was saying, I woke up with a bit of a sore throat this morning. Hope that don't come to anything. I ain't got time to be sick. Bad enough having the shoulder problem. It's all right. I'm doing the exercises. Um, it's not really the shoulder. It's on the top part of the arm that hurts more. That throbs. So the shoulder itself, I can press on that, push on that. But as soon as you touch the top of my arm, that's what hurts. And my elbow. But I've got doctor this Friday, so I might see if she'll send me up and get it x-rayed maybe. Make sure, hopefully I didn't fracture it or anything when I fell over in March. But the painkillers make me a little loopy. Trying to explain this card, I think I did it about 10 times in the end. Astrid, don't eat that. You electrocute yourself, love. Oh, God. Right, one moment. One moment. I'll be back. Astrid, psst. Chew on that, you daft heart. You're going to hurt yourself. Kittens. Although they're 5 months old tomorrow. Yeah. So I've got to go and talk about the low iron anyway. So and then I had to bring it up if my arm was still sore. So because I don't really want the injection in the shoulder. If I can help that. Okay, I've just got 2 more flowers to cut out. No, I don't want it. No, I don't. Physio and everything else that they want to do. I'm doing the exercises, and I think it's only hurting right now because I'm crafting. If I wasn't crafting, I think it'd be fine. Right, one more flower, because at least then they're all done. I can do the leaves later on. It's just matching this dye out. Oh, there we go. I think I would have stamped them all the right way around, then I wouldn't have to match anything like that. Henry's card on the short, because I did a little short of it for my channel. I think it was 1.6 thousand of I've looked at it. It's doing rather well, the toilet poopy card. For Henry. Did I say Albert? That's because Albert's on my Henry's card. The poopy one. That's so funny. I'm gonna have to make another one. A different style one, because that was Henry's, but right, come out. Right, so that's not that one. Right, put that there. So I've stamped and coloured the butterflies. They're done. Oh, do they go in that pack? Nope, they go in that one. Put that there. Oh, in fact, I can put those on that side. Move those out the way. For a minute. So I've got a whole array of butterflies there and flowers. Stamped and coloured. Looking very pretty. So let's bring over this card because it should be nice and dry now. And it's still staying quite reasonably flat, so it should still go in an envelope. And then when we open it up, we've got our circle that moves. See, I let it dry this time. I didn't play. So where's my little picture up there? So the picture that we're going to be using, as this is our inspiration picture, it's going to go on there. I might back it on a bit of pink. Let's do that. Which one? The toilet one? It was so cool. I did a little short of the kid Morgan yesterday feeding the squibbles over at Queen's Park. That's got 1.4. In fact, I think my shorts are doing better than me lives and videos, view wise. There we go. Let that dry a minute. But that's going to go onto there with some of these coming off. Some of them on there, one under there. But we got to be, I don't want it to go, got to be careful how we put these on. So when it's flat, we could do that. I mean, it doesn't matter when you're opening the card. It's just, it's got to be, you don't want to close your cards and it's sticking out. Because the whole point of me doing a bigger card is that I had room. So we just need to, upwards, Tammy, upwards. I'm back again. So if you were speaking to me, I had to give a guy my car keys to take my car to the garage. Oh, that's okay, man. No worries. All I was doing was colouring, and then just did some cutting out real quick to go on the card there. So we now need to cut this bit. Eyeballing it. It's very risky. There we go. So that's going to sit onto there with some of our butterflies underneath. And then these other ones and flowers. Is the circle stuck to anything or is it? No, it's right. So when you pop it, when you have it over this way and you stick this tab down, because this is already on, this will be loose, and then you stick it to one arm. You don't need to do it to both, it's just the one arm. And then wherever you want to place your circle, I could have gone slightly over a bit more to the fold line. And then you just stick it where you want it to go. That's all right. But that's, and then it all moves in and out. Now this one, I'm probably going to have to cut down, but I think I'm going to leave this one as is. Yeah. So we have butterfly, flowers, butterfly and Sam there. Yep, because that's going to be fine. And then we got flowers. So now you just stick stuff to the circle. But remember, we've got this side to decorate as well. So, but I've done plenty more butterflies if I need to. I might even cut out some like little cakes or something to put on there. So, butterfly, PVA glue. This one or this one? Oh, I quite like that one. We'll do this one. So pop that about there. Yep. So we don't want to glue on this triangle here. Oh, this bloody glue. Come on now. Right. After I've finished this live, I'm definitely going to change glue pots. Get a new one out. There we go. And I'm not going to use foam pads. Well, I ain't got much foam pad left until Chloe Creative Cards gets it in stock. But we don't want to create too much bulk. So it can still fit in an envelope if you want it to. And then I'm going to go up there. There and there. And pop Sam just there. And after you've done a couple of things, make sure that you can still fold your card. So now what you could do, especially with this one, you could fold it in half. Or score it in half might be easier because it's symmetrical. And then this one could just sit into the fold there of this piece. Could fit in there. Or it could on the top one. Whichever one you want it on. Kind of looks good in there though. Oh, do that now. So glue just down the spine. Card up. Push in. And down. Push it down. And then that way. Oh. See, Tammy never lets it dry. So I'll just leave that a second or two. Turn that upside down. Right. And then, oh, it will dry once. Stay in there. And then to go with this, oh, of course it's falling down. Oh, when it's upside down now. I have clear transparent stickers. So all different types that I might cut and put off on the inside. See that different lovely cherry blossoms, leaves. So I've got a whole mixture in here actually. Christmas, more butterflies if I want. So they're going on the inside anyway. So I'm not stressing too much about all of this having to be covered. So there we go. Nope. It's not gonna stay. Although to be fair, I think my PVA is probably old. I might have to invest in some new. There we go. Oh, or maybe I need to bring it up a little bit. There we go. Right, so back to this side. What colour flower underneath? Let's do blue. Again, just a little dabbles to start with because we don't want it interfering with the mechanism. We don't want it interfering with this. And it does. So top petal then. Just a little petal on there. And now it's flying. Right, pull you up some. There we go. Now let's put another little one on there or on there. See, when that goes in, you have to be careful when you're placing stuff. You do need to be careful because it's got to stay within our fold line here. If it comes over, so as that's stuck right down, I can have that there actually, like that. Yes. Right, let me pop that bit on. As long as we're not sticking out the top of the card. And then, there we go. So now we've got a flyy butterfly. Some things you'll probably just have to do half closed. So you can see it on there. Right. Get it off. Right. So that's that bit. Let's pop another flower on. Let's go there. Or maybe not. Actually, that can come a bit further down. Because I have the room, because the way it spins out. So I can pop a little bit more glue onto there, actually. Oh, should we have it up? At least have it up the right way. And then let's have, I've already used, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some more butterflies. Absolutely. So you see the idea of the card, how it all comes together. You don't have to do the whole thing if you don't want the whole circle. That's why I did it pink, so it coordinates with the card. Oops. See, and then again, as that comes round, we want to make sure it doesn't come out the bottom of our card here. I really hope I can make this card. I love it. If if you get a bit confused with my tutorial, as I said, crafting with Lupia, she is honestly amazing. I'm gonna put that one on there. But she does a 6x6, so you just have to, like I did, all I done was just a centimetre here, centimetre there, made it slightly bigger. Right, so now we've got some nice leafy bits here, actually. Let's pop that. Can I get that one under there somewhere? No. I might. Yeah, there we go. So this one's going to be stuck to the back of my pink ring. Just there. There we go. And keep testing. Make sure it all, oh look. They're coming out the bottom of the card. Can you see? Dang it. So that needs to come over. Can I get that over? Squidge. Oh, without. Oh yeah, the bit better. Bit better. There we go. Just play and play and play. That's all it is. It's just play and play and play. There we go. Right. So let's do the yellow one. I do need another butterfly front here. Pop that there. I think I'm going to stick that one to there. Yeah. Again, we don't want it catching on the mechanism on this part down here. So I'm just going to tack it in. Do you know if all Lime Tree Craft card has a coloured core or does it? It's not white in the middle. So I've cut this. It's pink the whole way through. But I think their pearlescent might be white on the way through. No, ask away. If I know and I can answer, I will. But this pink, look, I've cut this pink loads of times. Yeah, and there's no white in it. It's pink the whole way through. Oh, does that look blurry? But it's pink the whole way through. Same with The green. The green is green. So yeah, I haven't had a trouble with that. Haven't had any trouble with that. Other than the pearlescent. I think the pearlescent is, as I said, white in the middle. Because it's white on the back, so it's only the colour on the top. Right, so make sure. Woohoo! Oh, that's so cute. Right. And then maybe put another little purpley on the top there. But again, you can't go hard. You can't hurt with just plain. I'm going to go under the yellow one to there. And I just curl the edges of the petals just upwards, just a little bit. And then again, just test it, make sure it's all going the way you want it. And then I'm going to put another little something on there. We could have a cluster of flowers actually, couldn't we? Yeah, let's have a cluster of flowers on that one. So when it's open, I mean, unless they're like that, that means I'm going to have to put that one right up on the inside so it can be stood up properly. Love that pink. It's so pretty. It is Citrus Rose, the pink card. I think it was a Citrus Rose. Yes, Cerise Rose. Not Citrus, Cerise Rose, sorry. Cerise. So let's pop blue under there. Put me happy flower underneath. But don't glue this top bit to the bottom. Because otherwise, woohoo. Oh, it's so cute. I definitely have to do the other butterflies though, because as I said, I've got all this side to do as well as the corners and stuff. So now we need maybe a little leafy in there. Right, so leaf is going to have to be cut down. You're not really seeing it, so let's put it this side then. Let's go. Yeah, let's go under. So I'm attaching it to the back of my wing. I think that's what Lupia calls them actually, wings. Oops. There we go. The back of there. Then making sure that we don't come out, which we don't. I mean, you could stamp on this before you put all this in if you wanted to put a verse in there. Which maybe is what I should have done on. I've got a bit of cloud glue there. I should have done on this side, maybe. I mean, I still could put it in the stamper. And now, because that comes down there. Oh, maybe the purple one. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that I don't come out of the card. So, bit of glue there, bit of glue there, back under there, and down. It's this pink actually, I think, is similar to Sam's pink. Ooh. And I think, no, we've got blue, so it'd have to be that one to there. Yeah. So, oops. Bit on there, bit there. I'm going to attach it to these two here. Yep, that's what, yeah. But I like Lime Tree Craft because you can get it in different GSM. And sometimes you can find it in 12 by 12 as well. But I get my Cardcraft UK card and envelopes from there. I get the card to match it, as well as the all the paper that I use to do my colouring and stuff on. It all matches, so it's all the same white. Because I don't know about you, but if I've got something that's a little off to the card that you're making, the other white you're making. Okay, and I'm thinking, so we don't want to go ahead and pop anything in there because that's going to hide that butterfly. But can I get that flower in there? Just. Oh, let's give it a happy face that way though. So I'm going to have that coming off there, but then I've got two blues to go. Let's be fine though. Maybe too much. But this is becoming pretty. I'm just going to stick that down there a second. Pretty. And again, I promise you, it's the most easiest thing to once you've done one, you'll be like, right, do another one. I struggle to find color. Yeah, 250. Yeah, they have a whole range of colors and stuff on there. In the GSMs, sorry. They're my go-to. Well, now that Craft Stash ain't around no more, they're my go-to. So, butterfly, stick, stay. So then the front is just going to have, I've got to cut out belated. We've got happy birthday. I'm going to put belated with the new, where have I put that? The new, well, it's not new. It's an old one, but she's brought it back out. And I'm going to put the number 6 in there. Happy belated 6th birthday. What's that? I've got to head off to get. Okay, Charlotte, no worries. Say hello to him for me. I'm gonna might have to cut some more more flowers out, color those in. But basically, the card mechanism is done. And there we go. And that's getting caught on there because maybe do 2 rings, make it a little bit thicker. But this is a 280. Woo-hoo. But the butterfly on the back is getting caught under there. So let me just push his wing back the other way. There we go. Woohoo. Oh, there we go. Much better. So I hope you can follow along with this. As I said, I got a little confused. It's the painkillers. That's all I can say with the measurements to start with. But then I did redo them properly. Do you know what thickness the versatile card is? It doesn't say on the website. No. The versatile, I think, is a ray of GSM. Do I have any here? I don't think I do. Because it'll have a sticker on it that says no. That's all. I don't think I've actually bought any of that card. Let's see, what's that one? That's no, that's the Air Force Blue, which I do need more of. Did I get any? Yeah, no, I think the versatile is actually it's either a ray of GSM or it's thin, if I remember. And I don't think it cuts as well as the other cardstock. Right, you get a little fuzzy on your edges because it's cheap. Not that there's anything wrong with cheap, but you know. Wow, I think it's gone past lunchtime. I've been on for 2 hours and a little bit. So, any questions, Emma? Honestly, just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to have some lunch and then carry on and finish this card. I'll do a little short after. It's so cute. And then I might cut everything out ready and do the 6x6 and film that to go up as a tutorial. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a good crafty day. My next live hopefully will be Wednesday. If not, then it'll be a tutorial of some kind filmed and gone up later on. But have a good week and I'll see you all later. Bye.